means. This actually blew my mind, but remember, this happens once a year, and they pick the presidential inauguration when this would consistently happen. So in January 2025, which we're in now, Pluto is already in Aquarius, helping people break free from systems that oppress them and stop society's innovation. Pluto's position in Aquarius will remain until 2043. So, when will this happen? January 20th. The sun is going to move into Aquarius and align with Pluto, the planet of renewal in Aquarius, a sign that emphasizes, listen, community and chosen family. You know where that came from, y'all? That came from AI. I put in AI. I was asking AI about any upcoming events with Pluto, and this is what AI said. And it blew me away when I saw chosen family. I said, well, isn't that who we are? We're the chosen family. This is what came out of AI. The alignment is said to be a reminder of what's important in life and how to empower oneself when the future is uncertain. But not entirely. We know that the switch is going to happen. It's going to happen. And not only did I see stuff like this, I also was reading about how the high amounts of energy that will be on this earth during this alignment. It's going to be a lot of energy coming down from the heavens onto the earth when this occurs. I mean, what happens up in the heavens is not witchcraft, Michael Andrews. What I would suggest, if this is not for you, then maybe you should just not be here. I realize everybody don't believe that the things that happen up in the heavens don't impact the earth, but it really does.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Oh crap, I forgot. I put the green shirt on today's Noga. All right. I'm blended with this thing. Great glory, beloved. Please give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Although you can't because I have a green shirt on and it's kind of blended with the background. I always forget things like that, just escape my memory. Yes, indeed, beloved. We are going to speak a little about this change, the celestial alignment, the influence of the planet movement on us, and 83's dilemma. You may call in once we are at the part for you to call us. Now, what does that mean? Each of you that are here, you were born on a specific day. The day that you were born is very special. It is significantly impacted whatever decision that you are making in life because you are born under a certain influence of a planet. For instance, the reason why I'm wearing green today because today is Friday, which is the planet of Venus. In Hebrew, it is known as Noga. So the people that were born on Friday or Noga, we call them the Nogahites. They are heavily influenced by the planet Venus. Now we have six other more planets, though the sun and the moon are not genuinely considered as planet, but because of this magical discussion, we refer to them as planet. Yea, indeed, they did not consider Pluto as a planet up until the influence did not favor them. And then they say, well, Pluto is like an asteroid or some kind of dwarf planet or whatever. It's not a real planet, but it is. So every time the planets in the heaven move or their position, they greatly affect the earth. In our book, the 8K family, there's a chapter dedicated, it's named The Heaven Govern the Earth. We explain the movement, the days, and the potential effects this thing will have on you. When you have this alignment on January the 20th, 2025, which is about 17 days or 2 weeks, so to speak, coming upon this earth, it will have great effect upon us. Yes, indeed. All those things that you're seeing out there, especially the tragedy that happened in New Orleans and Louisiana over there, and we just got another video for an airplane that fell in California, and we just told those people all those things are being caused by the influence of the planet, mainly Pluto. Now, because Pluto is in the midst, because the perfect alignment is coming, I believe, January the 25th also. All those things we want our people to take advantage of them. And when I say taking advantage of them, beloved, I am talking about observation. I am talking about consciously being aware, whether through meditation, prayer, contemplation, or straight up observing not only the heavens, but the thing around you. Shalom, brother Conscious Juice. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking on me, brother, for the time I was down there. Thank you. Great glory. And those influences, they are truly affecting us, whether we want it or not, whether we believe it or not. Now, there are a couple of events that recently happened we're going to profile. We're going to see how the so-called white folks, they are now going through this thing, which they are acting like, oh my God, we never knew this thing existed. While you are acknowledging, we used to tell you all the time, because you are the one doing this. Now the shoe is on the other foot. It's not comfortable. Let us go ahead and bring the other video. It's gonna be a little bit, we're going to speak over it, okay?
That is finally going to hit white people. And I want to be super clear that when I make videos like the one I did about Vivek Ramaswamy's tweet, I know I do not need to speak to Black America. Y'all got that figured out. Black Americans know damn well about worker exploitation and the myth of the American dream. They also know how to vote in favor of their own interests.
That's
something white people are incapable of doing.
Okay, Psychology 101, that's false. Black folk always being tricked to vote against their best interest, because that's what you white people always do to our people. Our people never vote, whether they vote the Republican or Democrat, is always against their interests. The only thing that is not against their interest is when we don't vote, like on this election. Our people, the creme, did not vote. Over here, the AK would not vote. That's the only choice we have, is to do not pay attention to you people. And this fake coming together online, this fake, empathy now. I feel you people now. I understand what you guys were going through when you were the one putting us through this. It's not going to be past here.
And because social media likes to segregate us like we're in a prison yard, I'm trying to use that algorithm to my advantage and speak to white people.
Social media never segregated anyone. People have, to me, the internet was the greatest blessing that was given to this, I would say, generation, whenever this internet came out in the 1970s through now, the greatest blessing. Most people have no idea how the internet works, especially the folks that are young. Many of you, those people apply the internet with social media. It's more than that. Some of you old enough to remember AOL. Some of you are old enough, some of you are gangster enough to remember certain pirate website, Gem Glue, certain other website you used to go and download music and watch things, and Leaky Live Leaks. There are so many other things you can do on the internet. It's not just social media. Mostly these days, people get on their phone, they go straight to YouTube or TikTok, Twitter, and things like that. That's the internet for them. That's the internet for them. But the people that been there before the whole social media garbage and fiasco, there were so many other things you can do to the internet. So many other stuff you can see, research, and do things. There are many other websites, a plethora of them. Social media did not segregate us. You people were the one, and still the one that really always put division in the midst of us. Whenever we are doing something, you sent the blassos. There's a video here. I would see if I can play a few seconds of it, but they might take it down and stuff. But nonetheless, that's what you people do now. Okay, social media and stuff like that, and now you people have a voice too. Okay.
53% of white women and 60% of white men voted for Donald Trump. And for some reason, they were so delusional that they believed only Harris voters were going to be harmed by Trump's policies. And yet, here we are in the FAFO time period where all of us are going to be hurt by Trump's policies, whether you voted for him or not. And that is why I will continue to spend my time on this app talking to my viewers, most of whom are white, about policies and data and how the white American habit of voting for the candidate that has the R next to their name is hurting everyone. It's not just hurting those people anymore, it's hurting Republican voters too.
I really thought that the CEO should be the pinnacle event for class consciousness in 2024, but if I'm being honest, Donald Trump alienating his voters before he even makes it into office might be a close second. Because here's the thing, the majority of Trump supporters genuinely believed that Donald Trump was an outsider to politics, that he couldn't possibly be bought out, and that he was finally going to put the working class first and get corruption out of the government. But now his voters are seeing firsthand that not only is he backtracking on immigration policy, which is largely what got him elected, but going along with Elon and Vivek on H-1B visas is going to take higher paying jobs away from Americans, which means that the wealth gap gets even greater. And it truly solidifies to his own voters what side Trump is actually on. And once he takes office and imposes tariffs and people start to feel the inflationary effects of those tariffs, he will be completely dethroned by the people who thought he was the savior.
We have big news right now, low.
So, and this is the problem I'm having with you: fake rage, fake coming together, fake like empathy, fake I feel your struggle now, fake I understand you now. All of you coming out there talking about Trump this, Trump that, talking about Vivek, Elon Musk, and none of you come out there and say who we are. None of you come out there and say, well, the reason why you guys are seeing this fiasco because, you know, the so-called this and that is the true this, and we need to come under them. We need to elevate them in order for us to get this mess out. If you truly want America to be great again, you need to come and stand down and let the people that are supposed to be righteously ruling, let them take charge. Then everything gonna go back perfectly. Technology, things will work. No disease, no plagues, no weather nonsense. All those things will fall back once we are in power. But all of you act like it's just Trump, it's the voters and things like that. And we now felt you black folk and things like that. And wait until a major event happen. And then it will happen. And then when it does, the nation here going to be in the midst of it. Next thing you know, you'll have an avalanche of you people on TikTok, all over social media, like you like to call it. Oh, yes, black people. Now we see it. Now we see that you black people were the true chosen children of the Most High God Almighty, while the church lied to us. The church told us it's Ish over there in the Middle East, and I support Ish. I give them money. I'm an Ish myself. And all that time, it was all lie. Now we see, because of this event that happened and stuff, and then, we need to go ahead and then come together and then and help those people. And all the while, you know damn well what's going on. You really don't want to admit anything. You don't want to be on the side of anything. You people always like, okay, well, social media put division in the midst of us. We need to come together. You need to do this and you need to do that. Whenever our people get together and they are doing something, this is what you did.
Of 1978, I interviewed a man who worked as an informer for the FBI during the 1960s. His name is Dothard Perry, also known as Ed Riggs, also known as Bill Perry, also known as Othello. How were you paid?
The pay was always in cash. Cash, and you would sign a card. It would go like this. A rendezvous or a drop-off point would be picked out either by yourself or the agent. You would meet the agent there. Usually it would be in a vehicle. You get in the vehicle, he would hand you the money. He would tell you first to count the money. He would tell you the amount while you counted it. If the amount was there, he would then bring out a card. On that card would be for the week of such and such. In other words, the week was dated. So-and-so has been paid the amount of. Then you would sign the card, and then the agent would sign the card. The reason for this is that if all of a sudden the IRS became very interested about where you were getting all this extra money from, you could always tell them to go back to the Bureau, and the Bureau would have your cards on file.
I see. Were there such things as bonuses?
Oh, yes.
What were they paid for?
Bonuses were paid for, suppose while you were meeting with, or you were at a meeting with Bobby Seals, Chulai of the Red Army happened to come to the meeting too, which is something which would be a new development. That's bonus time.
In other words, a hot piece of information.
Hot piece, very hot piece.
Did you ever suffer pangs of conscience?
Quite a few times. Quite a few times. I still suffer pangs of conscience.
Let me stop right.
I suffer from the fact that a lot of people trusted me and I misused that trust. I suffer from the fact that a lot of information that I gave out was the undoing of certain groups or certain people. I suffer from the fact that I'm on the run constantly.
This is what they use the blassos, the glassos for. This is how you people divide us. You set people like that in the midst of us, people that look like us. Though this fellow, it looks like he really hurt after all he's done. He realized, man, I've hurt people. And I can't enjoy this money and peace because I'm always on the run, always looking over my shoulders. You put those glassos, and all the other assholes in the midst of us, and they destroy our people. Black people can do anything on their own, man. Black people cannot work together. It's always something. And don't you think guys like that are still not in the midst? They are even now well paid and well hidden in the so-called black community. Conscious community, the Hebrew Israelite community, Christian community, political, no black media community, they're everywhere. getting information, bring it to 83, and then they come up with a plan and they divided our people, murdering, killing them. And then now you people like, oh, we need to come together, social media dividing us. No, you were doing those things. Now listen to this fellow. He said like he had his conscience come after him. And that's what's going on with a lot of you blassos out there. You're like, hey, I made the wrong choice. I'm on the wrong side of the track. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I want to take it back. And the Most High said, there are no taking back in my country. And that's what you guys did. This is the fellow in the book of Apocrypha. This is the fellow in the book of Maccabees they are talking about. This is the guy that say, hey, ever since we left those Gentiles, she's becoming hard. Food prices is going up. I can't go to the club anymore. I can't enjoy the church anymore. Too much shooting. Let's go back and make a covenant with them. Let's go back and agree with them and come under their rulership. Let's destroy our own brothers and sisters for a piece of bread. Those are the people, the same spirit. Some of them, they have truly regretted it. They're like, I effed up. Most of them feel nothing. Most of them, if you give them the opportunity again, they would have doing it over, and over. Those are the people that were in the midst of Moses in the middle of the desert, eating the manna and complaining. Man, we've been for the past 2 days, we've been eating this goddamn manna, man. I miss Egypt watermelon and leek. Watermelon and onions, man. The best steak. Like, remember when we were in Egypt, man? The steak, the fruit in Egypt, man. That was like the best. We need to go back. I'm tired of this manna. Yeah, brother, I'm tired too, man. Remember them holes over there in Egypt? The Israelite women here in the desert don't want us to get to the back door. Egyptian women are all about that back door. So let's go back to Egypt. Remember Crystal, man? The little Egyptian girl? Oh, Crystal, the one with the deep voice and that giant Adam apple? Yeah. The one with the muscle and the beard? Yeah. She used to let us get in there with the back door all the time. Well, let's go back to Egypt. And then they will run against Moses and run their mouth and run their mouth. And then some of them actually went back to Egypt. Those are the people. Those are the people. And they will sit there, they will infect our people. And that's when the Holy One, then again, he watched them, he like, I cannot let them niggas in the new land, man. I'm going to leave them here for 40 years. They won't live past that. Most of them will die. And the young ones that are born, the new beginning, the new birth, the Plutonian, they won't have that mindset. And they will go to the land, they will behave. They won't remember Egypt. All those people that are complaining job, man, the job is too high. They want to go back to normal. Man, the rent is this. We are in the same boat now. We need to vote. We need to do this. We need to do that. They want the whole thing to come back so they can enjoy themselves, so they can enjoy stuff, so they can enjoy the blessing with their masters. Now, because of the celestial alignment, you can never go back. Those people, that's what they do. They always come in the midst, put division. They will come in the midst here trying to get the little troll thing going on, try to throw you off course, because they know black folk has a huge psychological issue. They can never stay on subject. We talk about this. Black folk, you're talking about the Pluto, the influence of the planet. They can't stay on subject. The moment somebody come with a little shiny object, they like the moment you flash a little light in a room and they keep following that light, they can't stay focused. And those people are this little dot light, this little red light when you flash it to your cat to distract it. The moment we get together, we are talking, we are getting playing together, things will start getting good, and then a blast will in the midst over there coming and tell you, oh, well, I believe in the blood of Jesus. Paul said this, and we're going to be raptured. Next thing you know, we're going to fight those people. We're going to try to prove them. They know they're not going to be raptured. They know they're going to pay. They are paying for whatever that they are doing. They are saying those things to distract our people. They're going to come over there and say, oh, well, I don't know, man, but Puff Daddy is this, Puff Daddy is that. Bill Cosby. People still talking about Whitney Houston. Oh, Whitney Houston is that, is that all? The next thing you know, there's a battle over there. They will come over here, they'll post a scripture. And next thing you know, there's a scripture battle over here. And everybody getting distracted. That's what those guys do. And they are under you so-called white folks command. You brought them here. You did this. And now we all in this together. Now I feel you people. Now FEMA is not doing anything for us. Now FEMA, the government is not doing this, or the government is not doing that. Those are the blassos. And beloved, again, those people are still here abundantly. Did you get to Big Levi Zoom meeting? Yes, I did. He's $2. Did you went to their meeting? Were you in the live chart? Yeah, that's my name. You know me, I'll be there. They are planning to do this, they are planning to do that. Go sabotage it. Remember the Black Panthers, they were being killed by those dudes. Negroes, they get in prison and then they say, I'm going to take, 30 days off your life sentence. Knock this Panther out. I'm going to give you a bottle of water in prison. Take this brother out. Yeah, that's $50 right there. Like, yo, man, got $50? $50 is a lot of money in prison. Yeah, those Negroes are being paid in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to destroy our people. Let's keep on moving. But this time, let's go to, we haven't do TikTok for a while. See. Okay, so. Okay, okay. All right. There you go.
Since nobody hears about Asheville, North Carolina on the news anymore, or as I like to call it, Flint, North Carolina, because some of us still don't have clean water, I figured I'd give you an update. A lot of those people that lost their homes in the flood, still homeless. A lot of the businesses that were here that had to close because of the flood, probably won't come back. And a lot of the artists that are here that make up the economy in Asheville, they're displaced and probably won't return. And they're still finding bodies in random places. There's a ton of people up here that still need assistance, and Asheville is never going to be able to rebuild if it doesn't get its tourism back on track, because the entire town is made up of small business, artists, and tourism. The economy is tanking, and they'll never get it back unless people start to visit again. So if you're thinking of a way that you could possibly help, come visit.
Okay, let's hear this one more time to listen to what this guy said. We'll make a reference to Flint, Michigan. Now, things that Flint happened like 10 years ago. Is that what that is? More than 10 years ago. And you people were very silent now because watch that.
Since nobody hears about Asheville, North Carolina on the news anymore, or as I like to call it, Flint, North Carolina, because some of us still don't have clean water, I figured I'd give you an update. A lot of those people that lost their homes in the flood, still homeless. A lot of the businesses that were here that had to close because of the flood, probably won't come back. And a lot of the artists that are here that make up the economy in Asheville, they're displaced and probably won't return. And they're still finding bodies in random places. There's a ton of people up here that still need assistance, and Asheville is never going to be able to rebuild if it doesn't get its tourism back on track, because the entire town is made up of small business, artists, and tourism. The economy is tanking, and they'll never get it back unless people start to visit again. So if you're thinking of a way that you could possibly help, come visit.
So now what seems to be the problem? You people are not making any money. The things that we used to tell you, why you are doing this to us? And when we complain, we say those people are doing things to us. We cannot progress because you guys destroy our progression. You destroy Black Wall Street. We never come back. Our people never come back. You destroy many countries. You never come back. You destroy the water in Flint, Michigan. You poison the water. You stole our water. Everybody is mum. Don't say anything. This is what happened when our people were dying over there in Flint, Michigan because of the waters. And this is all the donated waters.
First at 10, a devastating discovery in Flint. Stockpiles of bottled water forgotten.
The couple who stumbled upon this wants to know how these donations could go to such waste.
The mystery was found in the old St. Agnes Church off Pearson Road. 7 Action News reporter Brian Abel is live with the alarming find. Brian.
Carolyn, Dave, the find also sad for those that discovered the stockpiles inside this abandoned school.
There's rooms upon rooms in this building of nothing but full rooms of cases of water, gallons of water.
Jimmy Cowell and his fiancee Kira discovered these images this past weekend inside an abandoned school building on the grounds of the shuttered St. Agnes Church.
Dozens of cases, dozens of gallons of full water just rotting here.
First couple rooms were empty, and then we heard water running, so we ventured towards the water running, found the basement, found one room stockpiled full of water. It was from floor to ceiling, wall to wall.
The two made the stockpile discovery while urban exploring, saying they enjoy seeing and taking pictures of the forgotten buildings in Flint.
We take photos and leave footprints. We don't vandalize.
If anybody's wondering where all the money and all the water for the Flint distribution went,
this is where it is. That's what you people did. You hold the aid that's supposed to go to our folk, our community, our brethren. You deprive them. Some people die because they could not get the water. And you were secretly killing our people. You would take those water, you will hide them. Just like there are many help out there for Black folk, you hide them, you give them to your blassels, you give them to your vassals, people that don't look like us. You give them to the H1B1. And you hide those stuff. You don't need them. You already have plenty of water. You don't need those water because you hated our people so much, you hide them. And then now people are coming out there, oh, well, now I'm going to watch Asheville. Now I call it Flint, Michigan, because the water is so bad. The water, you poison our people. You hold those waters. Can you imagine how many other places that they have water and they bulldoze them? Can you imagine other things beyond or besides water that they were supposed to give to Black folk? Remember Dr. Claude Anderson talking about the 1866 treaty. The so-called pretendian were supposed to give us all those blessings, and they never did. It's not like they need it. Dr. Claude Anderson says straight up, the thing those people need to give to us, we are, quote unquote, are paraplegic. We are paralyzed from the waist down. We need wheelchair to move on, move in, move out. Those people don't need the wheelchair. They kept them in case they become paraplegic, in case they become handicapped. You got one person have a warehouse loaded with wheelchairs. He doesn't need them, but he kept them there. And you got a community of paraplegic folk can't walk, dragging on the ground. They can't get those wheelchairs. And then those people are coming over there and make fun. It's not my fault that you cannot work. If you truly believe you can walk, you should walk. Why don't you walk on your hand? Look at this YouTube video of this guy running an Olympic on his hand. Why don't you do that? Those are the people. Whatever they are holding, beloved, it's not like they can use it or they need it. They just hold it out of pure hatred. That's all. Out of pure hatred.
It's all just sitting in abandoned buildings by the stockpiles.
What they found, they say, feels like a slap in the face. Roughly 4 years removed from the start of the Flint water crisis, its impact still evident.
I don't drink faucet water. It kills the plants. It makes them yellow and it bleaches them, dries them out. If it's doing that to plants, then I'm afraid of what it'd do to me.
So how did the water get here, and who's responsible? Social media posts from January of 2016 show a donation delivery campaign by 2 radio stations right in front of the now empty school. This is the number for the listed property owner.
The number you have reached has been disconnected.
And a door knock at the church came up empty. The city says it has nothing to do with the water and never used the site. Regardless, many in Flint still desperate.
Probably 30 people since I made the post yesterday at 6 messaging me, asking me where the water is so they can go get some. I've had to tell them they do not want it. They're probably just as well off drinking the faucet water. Sitting where it is, it's in a stagnant area. It's pretty moldy and nasty in there with the fecal matter and all the.
That's what they do. They poop on those waters, okay? And it is not just this school, man. It is most of those guys, they go to other places. They got, hundreds of bottled water stuck in there. And then now you people like, well, Asheville is not doing too well. Asheville is this, Asheville is that. And then we need to come together. We need to do this. Let's take a little, here we go. Let's take a little break right quick. And then we will take your call if you do have something to say.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right. For those of you that are looking for answers, you don't understand the planetary alignment, you don't understand what the planet does, and things like that, you may go ahead and get our book over here and then get it done. We have our phone line open. You may call if you have anything you wish to share concerning your understanding to the alignment of the planet Pluto and the alignment where the sun's going to be in the middle. Of course, we know the sun is very powerful. The sun is the only planet that you see almost every day. It rises on time. You see it on time. All the planets, they rise, they set. The moon rise, the moon set. Okay. Venus rise, Venus set. All of them. Mercury and Jupiter, Saturn, they all rise, they all set to a certain degree. So, and they all move. Nothing stands still. Everything vibrates. They may not move from point A to point B, but vibration is movement. When something vibrates, it moves. In your dimension, you see something stay still, but when you truly look with your third eyes, this thing is moving at faster than light speed. So yes, if you wish to know exactly what's going on with those things, you may want to get our book and run your own spiritual background check. And if you cannot do your spiritual background check on yourself by yourself, you may contact us. We will do it for a fee. Send us an email and we will help you with this. In the meantime, the phone is open. Should we move into with the next video? Should we move in? Anybody, if you wish to add something, you can call. Oops. You're gonna play more? All right, then. Let's moving on. Oops. Let's moving on then.
You don't see the government. The FEMA was over there warming their campers.
I know, we saw
They
them
got
over there.
showers.
Oh.
They got their satellite. They're good. They got name tag. But they do nothing.
And they closed. I went to the mall yesterday.
Hold on a second, sister. Can
Went
you
to the FEMA office they have set up at the Astro Mall. Closed at 5:59.
Yeah.
And I said, what about the people who have to work? They have to come after work. And the guy was like,
Yeah.
anyway, we go on and on about
Yeah.
this, all
The
that.
government right now is I don't curse, but I'll say it.
Hello.
Yes, beloved sister. Go. You got something to share with the nation?
Just before we get into the next video, I know you're playing the next video here. I just wanted to say something about the planetary alignment. You said if there's something else we want to add.
Yes.
This is kind of a way to explain it to the people who are like mega new, who might just want to understand. This is that in meditation, I was getting, you get your downloads, right? You just, the understanding is that this is going to be the best transitory period. I'm trying not to give too much information. It's going to be simultaneously, the switch is happening. That's all I'm going to say. The switch is happening. It's going to be, one side's going to be sending something in. The other side is going to be sending something out. It is the optimal time for you to get your stuff in order, deal with your negative stuff, and send it out, because it's going to just get flushed away like a big toilet. But at the same time, you have to be ready to receive the good things for you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do the cleaning up now within yourself before this all happens. That's all I have to say about that. Just take the time, get the book. The book is fabulous. The book has so many answers. It's still answering questions to this day. There will never be an ending of the answers that you will get from this book. Okay, that's all I have to say. Anyway, I just wanted to lift that up and have everybody stay at peace. It's good to hear from you, Big Levi. It's good to hear you.
Yes.
And let's get back to the lesson, okay? And love you very much.
All right, love
Shalom.
you too, beloved. Great glory, shalom. All right, thank you for the sister that giving us this. If you do have certain things, certain downloads. Oh, all right, we got another call.
Yeah,
Go ahead, beloved.
yeah. Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. As long as the TV's on mute or the volume down, it won't feedback. Go ahead.
Ah, wonderful. Well, shalom, family, of course, and shalom, Big Levi. There was just this dream I had, and it honestly happened so many months ago, along with a whole bunch of deer in my yard. Like, they all like came out the forest. It won't let me send you the video, but it was beautiful. But anywho, the dream that I had, I was in my backyard, and I was looking at the sky, and there were these three, quote unquote, I guess, planet-looking things. There was 2 moons. One of them was a crescent moon. The other one was a full moon right next to each other. They're very bright. They're not dim. And next to them was, at first I thought it was an eclipsed sun. But then something was like, no, it's a black sun. Because when I looked in the dream, the way the sky looked, it was still very bright outside, like it was daytime. But you know, if you've ever seen an eclipse go right over, or you're directly underneath one, it's dark outside. But I've been doing a little research trying to figure out what it is. I found some stuff, but I'm still not really sure what it truly means. But somebody out there has something, and that's all I had to bring for the family.
You said You said a rise of a black sun.
Yes, indeed. It was a black sun next to a full moon, right next to a crescent moon. And they were all very large, very bright. You could see it clear as day, and it was still light outside, like it was summertime.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have the nation meditate on that. Maybe somebody over there have some clarification. Thank you for sharing with us, beloved.
Of course. Shalom, family.
Shalom. All right. In the meantime, beloved, I want the nation to pray for our beloved sister, Marie Antoinette over there in Trinidad, Tobago. Things are not too well over there with the insecurity, with the issue that they have with the government over there. And also we have our beloved sister Dana. She's dealing with certain issue, and she would like your prayer to move on. She just came in the truth this December. Her beloved mother brought her, well, she suggested her to our channel, and she does not know how to proceed with this because the information is a lot. I believe, no, not this December, December 2020, 2024, no, 2023. It's been a year ever since she woke up, but she found out recently. And she's going through a lot of psychological things because, of course, not every awakening is smooth. Some of them are quite traumatic. They literally, they jolt you off. So she needs your prayers, and Sister Dana and other brothers and sisters in the nation, of course. Let's us keep on moving with this, and we will talk about the dream and the planetary things going on, okay?
You don't see the government. The FEMA was over there warm in their campers.
I know, we saw
They
them
got
over there.
showers. They got their satellite. They're good. They got name tag, but they do nothing. They do nothing.
And they closed. I went to the mall yesterday. Went to the FEMA office they have set up at the Asheville Mall. Closed at 5:59.
Yeah.
And I said, what about the people who have to work? They have to come after work. And the guy was like,
Yeah.
Anyway, we go on and on about
the
all that.
government right now is I don't curse, but I'll say it is absolute shit. It is gone, and this right here is what they think of us. Trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That it's not just words. You know how back a few weeks ago they were making this big old thing. Honey, I'm Puerto Rican, so I didn't take that offensive when they talk about the trash. And I'm like, it's words, but this is your actions. You're showing us who you really think trash is. Your own country, your own people. You take care of other countries better than you do your own people.
And meanwhile, we've got immigrants that just came in the country that are in $200 a night hotel rooms, and our own people are living in campers.
Good. So now, as you can see, the planets, the blessing is done, the movement, the influences, the government abandoned them. They're no longer needed, and those people are pissed off. Asheville was supposed to be done and repaired, but it isn't. We told those folks, oh, we got another caller. Hey, hang on. We told those people, that's what your government always did to people. They did this to us, they don't care. But you vassals were getting that blessing up until now. Shalom, beloved sister. Go ahead.
Shalom, shalom. I just wanted to add to the black moon that the sister saw. Now, this was maybe about 2-3 years ago. The Ruach said to me, come and see. I could actually see what she was telling me and how I was supposed to turn around. I walked to a balcony. I saw the sun to my right, which is actually, I believe, to my left, because every time I look through a portal or what looks like a glass or television. It's actually the opposite way around, because I had something and I told somebody and I realized when I came to the person, it was the opposite side. Anyway, the sun was out. My vision, the sun was to the right. The Holy Spirit had said, come and see, and I saw the sun. Then I turned to my left and I saw a big black moon. And the black moon came to the sun slowly, like the sun was stopped. And it came to the sun slowly, overshadowed the sun, and began to move. Now, years ago, maybe in the 90s or early 2000s, the Most High allowed me to go and look on the Egyptian websites, their elites and everything. You see Nut, the sky, and the stars. What I saw was a black moon, a moon, and the sun. That's what they predicted. And when I went back to look for it, maybe 2019, 20, it was there, but without the black moon. So I believe the black moon has always been there. When we fell, I believe it had something to do with it, or when Adam fell, had something to do. The Most High had made a lot of changes, I believe, when Adam fell, because nobody really talks about Adam and Seth. They always talk about Abraham. But what happened with Adam? He must have made some changes to the world when he fell. So that's what I wanted to say. I saw the sun, the black moon came slowly, overshadowed it, and then they moved together, synchronized. Now, I know that some people have been seeing the sun with a black moon and a halo behind it. Well, when I went to go get my car done once, and I was at the dealership, I was sitting by a window, a big window, and the Most High said, look out and look up. So I looked out and I looked up. I saw the sun, I saw the black moon behind it, or the planet, the halo behind that, and then I saw another planet, humongous, very close. And they were doing whatever they do to the sky. And then there was another gentleman that was a golfer. He saw it as well. So it was so large, so huge, he had to take his panoramic view and turn around slowly so you could see this halo. So now those images are actually in the Book of Miracles. And that's what I wanted to say. Another thing too, you can see it, the alignment coming up on the dark elves on Thor, and you can see it also on Hercules, the cartoon that Disney made. Now, when it happened with Hercules, you saw the energy, and you saw that Hades, the pit was open.
Yeah, the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans. So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to bring that to you. I think I brought it to you before, but things were not relevant, like the sister said. Back then, it's more relevant now.
Yes.
It is more relevant now. There's a lot more things going to be happening, a lot more. I think, like when we started studying, the Most High said he wanted us to get all the information right away before things could change. But he's now giving us a different amount of information, much, much different. And I just want to say all praises to the Most High.
Thank you, beloved.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Shalom.
Bye, family.
All right. Yep. So the sister is right concerning the information in the movie Hercules. When the planet aligned, it shoot the beam and then it freed the Titans, and the Titans came out and start wrecking things. Shalom, beloved. What you got for the nation?
Stop wrecking things. I'm sorry. Let me turn this off. Okay. This is ITL. It's been a while since I've spoken to you. But the thing with the black moon, I did see that recently in a vision. What I saw was this, that it was during daytime and the black planet moved in front of in front of the sun, blocking it out. And then my focus was drawn to the city. I was above the city. And when I looked at the city, all of the lights went out. And then the generators began to kick on. So it's a lot less light than we will normally see at night. The electricity had gone out. It was only generators. So it wasn't, some of the areas were pitch dark. So, and that was recently. That is all I have to say about that. But I wanted your take on something. A couple of nights ago, I had a visitor, a messenger of the Most High, and he showed me some things, and I just can't put it together. The first thing he showed me was a bird, and when I saw the bird, I said air. Then he showed me a fish, and when I saw the fish, I said ocean. Then he showed me a crab, and when I saw it, I said sand. And when he showed me light, I said Yah. But I cannot put all of this together. I don't have a clear understanding of what I just saw.
Okay, can you repeat again slowly? When the first thing that he showed you, what did you say?
It was the first thing he showed me was a bird, and I said air.
Erica?
Then he said again?
You say Eureka or Erica?
Air, just AIR.
AIR.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean air, right? The air?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, the bird, air, go ahead.
Then he showed me a fish, and I said ocean.
Okay, water, go ahead.
He showed me a crab, and I said sand.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He showed me a light, a round light,
Mm-hmm.
and I said Yah.
Okay. And
that was it.
Okay, well, this dream or whatever, that the message is pretty simple. It's the 4 element. The first element that this entity show you is the bird, which is the air, bird, fly, the wind, the air element. The second was the crab. What was the second again?
The second was
the
the
ocean,
fish.
the fish.
Mhm.
Okay, the fish, which is water. Okay, so air, water, and the fish also is the house of Pisces, and the fish also is the representation of the archangel Raphael, which is healing. Now, the third one was ocean and sand.
The third one was crab, and I said sand.
Okay. Crab is, of course, a magnificent animal, the house of Cancer, which is April and June and July. I'm not quite sure. And sand is earth. That's the third element. And then the last one was a light, which is fire. Is that what that is when you say yeah?
Right.
Okay. So now all this is all the 4 element, and each of them, not each of them, but 2 of them is attributed to a house, the house of Cancer, the house of Pisces, and not quite sure the first one, the bird, the air is all the 3 houses, Aquarius and the Libra and the other one. But if you don't mind asking, which house are you belong to?
Capricorn.
Okay, the house of Capricorn, which is earth, the element, which is the sand when you see the crab. And this dream, it's personal. It is personal to you. It is personal to your life, and it is a form of enlightenment. And but the form of enlightenment have to be getting through the 4 element, which is, I personally think it is a sign for you to get involved with the 4, with the initiation into Hermetic, to master the 4 element like the avatar, so you can gain your power, beginning by meditation, controlling your mind, empty your mind, and step 1, and or complete thought control. Step 2, visualization, and water magic to remove the spiritual bath, to remove all those things. And step 3, biomagnetism healing. Step 4, the control of the 4 element. And step 5, the manipulation of the 4 element, how to make any place hot, cold, how to levitate things, and all these things. This is a message for you to you all. Well, you have the opportunity, rather, I shall say, you have the permission to receive higher knowledge through this book. Yes, Gemini is air. It's kind of like there are certain connection to personal stuff, because the houses are there and the elements are there, and there are certain things I can't say online in the public right now.
Oh my goodness. I know that these things are true because I am led more into meditation,
yes,
visualization, listening, And then there are books that are out of our reach, that are in spiritual places.
Yes.
Some of the books were read to me, some portions of the book, but I am not where I need to be right now to go there and to read the book. I've been to the library maybe 3 times.
Yes, it's called the Akashic Library. We told our people this Saturday coming up from Gravis to Intra Templum, we will talk about how to access this library. It's huge, beloved. It's big. Every single thing you need is in this library, and it's not things that the book, when you see the book, they are somewhat picturesque. When they are telling you the story, just play in your mind. It's as if you were there. That's the library, the Akashic Library, or the Akasha Principle. You can access this once you get to step 5. And for the people that are the agenda, when we talk about the mental travel, you can go back and forth into this library. We're going to show you how to do this, but this knowledge, you have to go get it. We cannot put it out there because it's extremely dangerous. 83 cannot access those libraries. They can't. They're talking about Google, have the chip. They try to access it to the internet or whatever. No luck, but we can, okay? All right, so thank you, beloved. Do you have anything else to add? I think somebody tried to call the brother.
One more quick thing, because this one, I know it's good, but I don't understand it fully. There was a lion, a fierce-looking lion. I wasn't afraid of it. It jumped inside of my body, and that was it.
A fierce lion that jumped the side of your body. Again, of course, the lion, the house of Leo, so to speak. And when a lion, people always go out there, well, especially on the internet, where they're talking about, well, if you put a lion versus a tiger, the tiger going to beat the lion. I don't know why you people get this thing. A tiger is a hell of a lot stronger and bigger than a lion, yay. But a tiger can never kill a lion, because the lion will fight with all his heart. There is a channel on YouTube, I can play this video here, where they show you where the lion are fighting. And there is this lion, he was fighting 2 lions. He knew he was going to lose, but he fought until the 2 lions eat him alive. But he broke the jaw of one of the lions. Lions fought with courage. They will not back down. Where tigers, okay, they will fight. The moment they see the fight is not worth it, they will leave. Lions are relentless. Lions, again, beloved, for those of you, especially the Shemeshites and the people from the house of Leo, you got to be very careful with your courage, and above all, your greed. There's a story concerning lions. There was a bunch of animals in Africa, so to speak, or in the jungle. There was a hippo, an elephant, a monkey, a gazelle, and a goose, ducks, dogs. They all come together, and they were hungry, and they need to eat something. Okay, I'll call the brother back. They were hungry. They need to eat something. So they gathered the best hunter, and then they gathered all the animal together. And they said, well, we need somebody to lead us. And the lion step in, and the lion say, well, I'm the guy that can lead you. I will lead you to this hunt, and then we will all eat all the other predators. They say, okay, no problem. Let's follow the lion. So the lion guided them during the hunt, and they killed an elephant, so to speak. And the lion go over the elephant. Is like, okay, there you go, there you go, there you go. We have an elephant. We got food for all of us now. Now, let us go ahead and separate and share this food. Since I am the lion, I am the leader, I will take the first part, because we're going to divide this elephant in 4 parts. I'll take the first part because I'm a lion, I was the leader. 2, because I was the one that did most of the chase, I'll take the second part. 3rd, because I was the one who bite and take this elephant down, I'll take the third part. And fourth, I can't forget my brothers. I can't forget my sisters. I can forget the hyenas that helped me. I can forget the jaguars. I can forget the lioness. I can forget the others. The third part is for all of you that think you can come and take it from me. If you think you have the guts, you have the courage, all of you, hyenas, lioness, other lion, come take this fourth part from me. And then he eat all of it. That's a lion. That's the nature of a Shemeshite. That's the nature of the house of Leo. A lion, only if the lion wants you to eat, if they want you. If the lion don't want you to eat, you can't eat. And if you come to fight it, he will fight you with all his heart. He will kill you. You will kill him, but it won't worth it. That's the nature of a lion. That is, if you vibrated, of course, to the side of the line. And that's why we see there's a lot of issue with our people. But this dream that you see the lion jump on your side, it's a form of courage, okay? So yes, for the Shemeshite and the people from the house of Leo, you need to control this pride, this courage, this greed. We got a lot of people calling, beloved. Unfortunately, I gotta let you go, okay?
Thank you so much, Big Levi.
You're welcome.
Shalom.
All right. Okay.
Thank you so much, Big Levi. Shalom.
All right, go ahead, beloved.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to add on to what the sister said.
Yes, go ahead.
About the lion and the darkness. Another thing that I was shown, this was some time ago, and the great mother said, come and see, because it was female entity. And I had light in my house, and I came out to the balcony, and it was dark. It was dark all over the place. And I said, wait a minute, I just came out of my house, it was light. So when I went back into my house, it was light again. Now there's a second scene that the notes I gave me a little bit before that. I was taken up into the heavens, and I saw the entire United States, every piece of it. And it was pitch black dark. But what I saw was points of light everywhere. And Most High wanted me to know what it was. And I said, those have to be the people that is a light. So I just want to put those two in. I know she said something else that was resonating with me about it, but I can't remember right now. So I'm going to let everybody else speak. I just wanted to bring that out, okay?
Okay, beloved. Thank you for bringing this.
And thanks for bringing the, taking the call.
All right, shalom.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Bye
no
now.
problem. Okay, we had a, whoops. Okay, brother call was, oops. I think I sent the brother away by mistake. Oh, crap. Hey, shalom, beloved brother Carl. My apology, we were quite busy. So what you got for the nation?
No problem, my brother. Shalom, Big Levi and family. Listen, brother, I must tell you, because when I heard the sister talk about the planet, the moon, and the crescent moon, and the black sun. Well, I saw something very spectacular on December 20th of 2022. I got videos of it. I got photos of it. I can send it to you. I just got to get your email. And it shows, I mean, you got to see this. You see the sun, it's clear, blue, clear sky. I see the sun bright as day. And I see this circle engulfing the sun completely all the way around. And on each point, you know, like the morning, you got the 12 o'clock hour, 3 o'clock hour, 6 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock hour. Each point had a beam of a bright light shining at each of those points. Okay. Now, some they say that they call it what you call a sundog spot or whatever. But the way this thing, it's interesting what it was. But then there was also above the circle that was surrounding, that was engulfing the sun, there was a rainbow, and it was right above that circle, a rainbow. It was like a half a rainbow I'm not sure that was a planet, but it was huge. And it was in blue, the color of a rainbow, what it was. And it was right above the circle that was engulfing the sun. Like it was like looking down in a circle formation, or half of a circle, looking at the sun. I don't know what that was, but it stayed in the sky, very mesmerizing. I got footage of it. I can send it to you. You can take a look at this. I was outside when I saw this. I was making a delivery, because I'm a delivery driver, I'm a truck driver. And I was making a delivery at a Target. And then that's where I saw that. It is phenomenal. You have to see this. So is your email and information contact is inside your page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will send that to you. I'm not sure what it meant. I don't know if you can tell me anything what that meant, but it was truly an amazing sight to see that.
Yes, I will speak on this just a little bit.
Okay, my brother.
Thank you, beloved, for sharing this with us.
You're welcome. Shalom.
All right, shalom. All right. Okay, let's just take a little break quite quick, and then we'll come back with this.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right, good. Let us keep on moving. What the brother was talking about, people try to refer to it as sundog. We have a whole section in our channel and the playlist dedicated to this. We saw it all the time. And these things, this is not something that everyone can see. It only show itself to certain people, okay? Oh, we got another call. Shalom, beloved, what you got for the nation?
Shalom, brother. Shalom, family. Brother, I've got two things I wanted to add to what Sister Sierra called in about. I guess it's the black sun, the black moon. I don't know which one exactly, but I wanted to add to that. When we had done our research, we seen when she pulled up the thing with Hitler and all of them, there was a bird over that sun, as if it was holding the sun. Back in 2021, I want to say, I was on my way home from work. And as I'm going down the road, I look up in the sky and there's literally like this huge cloud, but it's in the form of that exact bird that we saw when we did our research and found, all the other stuff. There was, I took a picture of it, and I remember I emailed it to you. This was a while back, but when it finally, it's still something that, like she said, we're still kind of up in the air about, like, what exactly does it mean? And, we're listening to what everybody's calling in about. But that was something I wanted to add. I'm still, I'm trying to figure out what role the bird plays. I kind of got an idea of, but at the same time, I don't understand it just yet. And the second thing I wanted to call in about, this goes as far as like the Gentiles and their blessing. Family, when they say stay out of it, stay out of it. Because I work in the midst of these people, and long story short, brother, I deer hunt. There was the guy that I work with, we both deer hunt, but I wanted to learn how to, process my own deer instead of having to pay to have it processed. Well, I told the guy that if I were to get one, I would bring it to him, and basically he would teach me how to dress my own deer out. Long story short, brother, this man could not get a deer. And along with me, ever since I had made that agreement that I would bring it to him, I couldn't get one. And I kept thinking like, okay, something's not right here. About a week ago, I was out hunting. They popped out. I made my shot and I missed, which is very crazy. So when I came home, I was talking to my wife and I was like, I missed. And that played in the back of my head, like, that deer, if you get one, you cannot take it to him. Right? But the spirit kept telling me, and I'm like, okay. So I do my prayer, brother, ask for forgiveness, renounce that I was going to do that. And then, boom, the Most High blessed me with one. And my wife and I, we ended up, we found a brother on YouTube. He's an actual brother, and we followed his video, and we dressed out and processed our own deer. So that was a great testimony for a family. We got to stay out of it. The blessing is over for these people.
Yes, indeed.
And that was, I wanted to call about that. It was crazy, man. That was a crazy experience, man. But family, we love you, brother. We love you. Shalom.
Yes. Shalom. We love you too. Shalom. All right. One thing I want to emphasize here, beloved, stay out of it. Let those people do their stuff. We don't need to go to them to seek knowledge, to seek how to do things. YouTube is loaded with stuff. If you want to know how to do things, do it. When in fact, the Akasha library, we highly recommend, we beg you to go there. You can go there through meditation. There is multiple ways you can go there, but we have a much more quicker and better way to go there. There's so much information. You're wondering how our people are getting information. We go straight to the library. We get them. However, I just want to mention something here. Just like any libraries, there are sections that you cannot access because you do not have the clearance for it. Okay? There are certain sections you cannot access because you do not have the proper age. You are not old enough to read those books, or those books are not yours to read. You cannot read them because you will need special authorization. But mostly, beloved, if you have the opportunity to go this, remember we were talking about when you meet the librarian or the concierge guy, it doesn't look like a actual beautiful angel. Sometimes it does, but this thing, it look like a giant eyeball with tentacle on it, or wings. Sometimes it pop up with wings, sometimes it pop up with the tentacle, sometimes it's just a giant eyeball floating there. And then you just tell it, okay, I want information on this thing and that thing, and then we'll bring it to you. Okay, so I think the brother say he sent me the email. Let me see if I can access it right quick. In the meantime, let me let this thing play concerning those people over there that this stuff happen. Okay, this is what happened with the lighting. Okay, all right, let me look at this thing right quick. Brother, I can't, brother Call, I can't see the video or the stuff. It's not there yet. You might want to send it through WhatsApp. If you could send it to WhatsApp, that would be good. But I don't have it here. So this is the lightning that strike the Empire State Buildings, the U.S. Capitol, and the Washington Monument. You want to know why this? You want to know why this stuff is happening? Because all of them are ley lines. They are very powerful, and those places, they are being activated. We have our brothers and sisters that went over there and activated them. And now they're being striked. They are supercharged now, and get ready. Get ready to see all those stuff being unfold right in front of you folks' face. And you won't be able to stop it. Okay? Oh, well, he said he will send them later when he get off work. Thank you, WC working. Thank you. I thought he sent it now. Yeah, the brother is at work, okay? All right, so this is the thing going on over there. Again, like I said, beloved, please train yourself to access information those people are unable to do so. Oops. Your guardian angel can give you a lot of information. You need to speak with it. Ask for more wisdom. Well, more money, wisdom, whatever that you want to get it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh boy, let me see. It's already 1:20. Ah man, we got another. Let me see. Put it back on there. All the three buildings are the Empire State's Building, the Capitol, and the Washington Monument. Okay, so they are activated, the ley lines, and things going to get crazier and crazier. Stay out of it. Do not be dismayed. Do not be moved. When you see things like that happen, beloved, okay, all right. When you see things, this is judgment, okay? This is judgment, all right? When you see things like that happen as a family member, as enlightened, as an initiate, you don't go online and scream, oh my God, oh, what is this? The elite is doing this, the elite. So the government is doing that. Excuse me. The government is using lighting and strike his own place to show you, I don't know, I'm marking myself for whatever the hell is going to happen. That has nothing to do with elites or them doing this. Let those people keep repeating this garbage, because the more they are saying this thing, and the more we are seeing. When you are in initiate, you see things like that, you give glory, and you go into prayer. The prayer is not, oh my, spare this, spare that. The prayer is thank you. Thank you for showing us hope. Thank you for manifesting the powers. Thank you for protecting us. And whatever happened. Whatever is going to happen, I will accept it. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be comfortable. Beloved, listen, I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. We all want those people to get out of here. It will happen. It's supposed to happen. I'll say this. Once you really start seeing this thing, once you really start seeing things happen in front of you to those people, because we are not like them. We are sensible human beings. You'll see the toughest guy in the midst of us will tell the Most High, please stop. Just get rid of them and peacefully, because this is too much. They're like, God damn, man. Why didn't you people listen to us? Guess what? Some, because of the thing, they will quickly run and cleave, but some, to the bitter end, they will not cleave. They won't say ish. They will still hold on to the rapture. They will still hold on to the white Jesus. They will still hold on to the Christianity, Muslim, or whatever religion they have out there. They will still hold on to their garbage. And they will be destroyed. What I want my people to understand here, this is higher knowledge. You are not like those people. If you've been studying with our folk, I believe we got somebody call. Oh boy. Excuse me, I got some missed call here. Oops. That WhatsApp? Oh no, that was this morning earlier. Okay. What I want my people to understand here, you have what they call higher knowledge. Your mind is a hell of a lot more developed with them. Every single day, those people go to the same place. They are amassing the same garbage. The blood of Jesus. Jesus paid for everything. I don't need to pay for anything. I'm going to be raptured. They go to any other people, that's the same thing, but not you. You go to multiple different brothers, you're getting much more knowledge, you're reading much more book, you're getting stronger. That's why when you get in the midst of those people, your energy is not the same. And I would advise my beloved out there to never waste your time try to prove something to those people. They know what's going on. In fact, they need to prove things to you. They are afraid, they are confused, they are dismayed, they don't know what to do. They don't know not only what to do, they don't know when to do it and how to do it. And that's why you see them coming in the midst of us and stealing everything that we have and go back to their own channel and repeat the same thing, because the Holy Spirit herself, she's not dealing with them. Why? Well, because they are not us. And then the second thing is, if you are in an emotional state of fear, if you are in an emotional state of anger, you will not hear her voice. I am not telling this to stroke the ego of our people, but you don't know how powerful you are. You don't know how powerful the knowledge that you possess. Okay? Oh, I think that's the brother that called. Brother L, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Shalom.
What's up? What's up, Israel? Shalom, everybody. Blessings, and I love all y'all. Okay, so anyways, I've seen a couple things. I've been seeing a fox coming up to us, also a hawk, and my dream. Okay, so my dream is I got this special place set up where all my things are. So when I get up in the morning and pray, I can just go do what I got to do, and it's easy. So anyways, my dream showed me that I spilt water on my little table, and there was an octopus swimming in it.
All right, sorry. You said you saw a fox and a hawk.
A fox? Well, the first time I saw the hawk was I worked for a lady a long time ago, and she was 83, but she was a witch. And I was doing her lawn, and a hawk circled above me almost the whole time I was mowing. And then when I went to the backside, it followed me and was hurting itself almost to sit in a tree. So then this time I saw it by my house, and it landed on the side of us. And then I saw a fox the next morning walking up the road towards my car.
Okay. And then in the dream, you saw you spilled some water on the table, and the water had an octopus in it.
Yeah, a little small octopus is swimming around in the water.
Okay. Well, the word octo, well, which means eight, does an octopus have 8 feet or 8 legs? I'm not quite sure.
8 legs, 3 hearts.
8 legs, 3 hearts. Okay. All right. Thank you. I know that. Well, the 8 legs, water, and when the table, remember the book of Psalm when David was, Psalm 23, when David said, you know, the Lord, my table will always have food. Well, he's not talking about, you know, only physical food or the food that edible food. They're talking about also wisdom. When the water spills, water representation of knowledge and wisdom, of course, and healing, spill over the table, you see the octopus. Octo is, you know, is the meaning of 8, and the octopus has 8 legs. Okay, and 3 hearts. The 8 leg, of course, the new beginning, and the 3 hearts are the astrophysical and the astrophysical and mental realm. So it's the knowledge and wisdom you are receiving on all 3 realms, just like in the book Initiation into Hermetic. I don't know how I keep telling our people you should be practicing this every single day. 0 days stop every day. That's like you receiving knowledge on all 3 stop in the new beginning concerning this octopus. Now, with the hawk following you, I don't think that's something that is evil. Most likely, it's a form of protection. Anytime you see animals following you, or especially if this animal seems to be a ferocious animal, it is always the time of protection. I have this story that my uncle used to tell us when we were kids. There's this animal. Let me see. Well, let me finish with the brother, and then I'll go on to this thing right quick. So that's what I could say concerning your dream, brother. Okay, it's just the amount of wisdom that you're receiving.
Yeah, I've been getting like crazy downloads. My ears been ringing so hard. One time it felt like something cracked in there. So
So yes, it's the wisdom. It's the wisdom. It's the knowledge, communication. Your guardian angel communicated with you with the hearing, the ringing in the ear. You know, sometimes you could talk and you're talking and then you hear the hearing. The moment you hear it, be silent and hear it, and then it will quiet down. That's a download. We don't know what it is, but in the long run, we'll find out what it is.
right. And one last thing, and I'm done.
Yes, sir.
I forgot to tell you also. I've been seeing slugs at my door also.
Slugs and your door. I'm not quite sure, but I say meditate on that. And some of those stuff, they are, they happen just because it's random, but some of them are not random.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, and love you. Glad to see you back.
All right. Shalom. Thank you.
Shalom.
All right. Talking about this animal that you're seeing right here, it's called a Fenrir. And we have a Fenrir in our family. On the side of my mother's father's side, my grandfather. My uncle, there's this animal that is this wolf that is the size of a city bus, or now it's even bigger. It's the size of a mountain, and this thing is so huge. It's in what they call Vikings mythology. This is one of I believe this one belonged to Odin. And a Fenrir, they're actually real. It's hard to convince, but yes, there is one in the family on my mother's father's side. Nordic. Well, that's what it is. So there was a story that my uncle back home. My uncle was one bad mother, man. This dude, he inspired me to do a lot of stuff. My uncle was one bad mother. He was not the guy that looked for trouble, but when trouble find him, he put trouble in his place. So a lot of people wanted to eliminate him. And then one night, that was back in the 80s, like 80s, like at night back home in Haiti. And he was walking home and he was being stalked by a couple guys that wanted to kill him because they had beef with him. And there were a lot of them. So when they see that he was alone in the dark, and they briskly make this move to attack him, and out of nowhere, this giant white wolf, white dog that was the side of a dump truck came out of nowhere, and then he dropped behind my uncle, and then it looked like just like that one, and then he just stayed on guard, and those guys saw this animal, and then they stopped, and then they back off. They could not hurt him, and the dog followed my uncle all the way home, and then it fled. This is not the first time. It happened to my great grandfather. It's mostly a protector of the men and my mother's side of the family, Fenrir. So those giant animals, spirit animal, you do have them. Most of you, if not all of you, our people, you do have animals that are there to protect you. Birds, even snakes, leviathans, things in the sea, they are there to protect you. It's not all bad, especially when 83 said, okay, oh man, there was a dragon. Oh, this is the year of the serpent. The dragon is evil. No, some of us have dragon that are there to protect us, especially the chosen one. If something gonna happen to you and somebody will I was going to fight this guy, but there was like a Frankenstein monster right behind him. and they won't fight you. You have those things. And I want my people, if you encounter those animals within the night or you see them around your house, don't shoot them. Don't call the police. Leave it be. Leave it be. No, the dog is not my totem, though. My animal is really hard to pinpoint. I know my daughter, she has the Leviathan protecting her. And it is usually an animal that is in your element. For instance, the people, your element is earth. Okay? All the gnomes are at your service. If your element is water, all the undines are at your service. If your element is air, all the sylphs or fairies are at your service. And if your element is fire, all the salamanders and things like dragons or any things that spit fire, they are at your service. But each of you have a specific animal that is like some kind of guardian, a guardian dog or pit bull like animal that is there to defend you at certain point. And they have ward of powers. You can activate them. Then again, beloved, there are certain stuff we cannot share here. Okay, there are certain things we cannot share here, but yes, indeed, those things are actually they are real. They are real, So it's through meditation, contemplation, a lot of thinking, a lot of quieting your mind, and those things will come to you. It will come to you. You will realize things will come to you. And then again, like I said, beloved, if you don't know your element, and worse, you are not in harmony of your element, there is issue. Okay, we got another call. Okay. Shalom, beloved. What you got for the nation?
Shalom, brother. Shalom, nation. Yeah, I wanted to kind of speak on what a couple of the sisters were talking about earlier with the moon situation. I remember seeing something like that when I was out on South Beach, walking on the beach, but my dreams come in threes. And with that video that I sent you with the 2024 in review, I wanted to expound on it because I didn't say anything about my dream. Now, I'm only give one dream, but the other two dreams are crazier. But the first one was like a manifestation of me, like being like a Centaurian, and I'm up in like the galaxy, and I'm playing pool with this other guy who's like super better than me. I have no clue how great he is, but I wind up playing like this pool game with him, but in my Centaurian version, and I have this arrow, and I'm hitting these pool balls, and these pool balls was like this trick shot that he couldn't do. But when I hit it, he said, "You're now in alignment." And when I woke up, and I don't know if it's my devices that are listening, but I wound up waking up at 3:33 or whatever like that. But I started seeing 11:11, and I started getting these articles talking about the alignments. And I woke up and I was jacked up, like my back and my neck. I was all the way out of alignment. But when I was looking at the papers, and it was saying the planetary alignments that are going to be going on this year. Now, Mercury's going to be in the midst with Venus a lot of this year. Mercury being one of the fastest planets. Like, a lot of these events are going to be happening so fast. But I was bringing up that article of when it's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on the 14th of March, but then that on January 10th is the start of this planetary alignment that are going up to what Sister Lisa was talking about on the 21st with Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and the moon in between that. And so I just was looking at all of the different alignments, but that kind of just brought me into that point of just alignment. When I woke up from my meditation, was like, what is going on with this? Like, because I was already like in pain, but that alignment factor, and it's like, I'm in alignment in this part of this realm in my dream, but in my reality, I'm sitting here like out of alignment with my back feeling messed up. But I just wanted to at least speak on that with the alignments going on this year with all of the planets. Like, it's going to be a lot of planetary alignment and a lot of planetary activity that people should be paying attention to, writing down these dates of when these events are going to be happening, because they do significantly mean a lot this year.
Yes,
so I just wanted to explain on that and let everybody know.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Yes.
All right, shalom. All right, beloved, let's take the sister call. Let's take a break before, and then we'll take what she's doing.
8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right. Okay. Let's see this. Oopsie. I think there you go.
Nothing has been recorded.
Okay. Oops. I think I had sister call, trying to call her back.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I'm unable to take the call
Oh, okay,
now, but
okay.
I will get back in contact with you.
Oh,
If it is an emergency, please.
okay. I think I got another call. Hello?
Shalom, brother. Sorry about that. My do not disturb was on.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. It's all good.
But I really quickly, I had to bounce off what the brother was just saying about his back and his neck. I was actually at the chiropractor this morning. And at the end of my session, I was on this massage table. It's really nice. We should actually get one of those. Anyway, there was a poster on the wall and it said, "Listen to your spine, stay in alignment." And that's all I had to say.
Thank you, beloved.
Shalom, family.
Thank you. Shalom. All right. Of course, we do know the spine is very, very important. Talk about the 33 vertebrae. Oops. All right. Yes, beloved. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Everyone's coming because the Most High is sending us. What I said was Lovecraft. Lovecraft shows the brother being accosted. And what he did was, he just stood there and this animal appeared in front of him. Actually, Most High showed it to me last night. I don't even know why I pressed it, but I did. Okay, another brother said something else that I wanted, lion. And the sister said, and I said I couldn't remember. Okay, he says he's correct. The Lion's Gate, the brother Judah said the 10th will be the anniversary of 1776. The 20th or somewhere around that time or just before it is going to be, the Lion's Gate just opened, which will be for 3 months. It ends in March. I think it's around the same time we end. You have the alignment. You have a lot of things going on. Go on Time and Date and go on other sites that will tell you about these alignments coming on in. The best time to get it sometimes is the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, because they change things. But I saw it was almost like a thicket. You know, the scripture says it's in a thicket. I saw this dark smoke, like gray. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, dark smoke like it was gray. And this lion, humongous, stepped out with his first, I believe the left foot first. And it came out, and it was ferocious to look upon. The Most High, okay, let me finish. The Most High showed me had some steel teeth that came down to his paws, like the knee area, steel teeth. And I kept trying to think, what was the mane looking like? Why did the mane look like that? So he reminded me of the Matrix with the two twins. You know, when they jumped in the car and they looked like ethereal things, and the hair was sticking up. He showed that to me. Now later on, I kept meditating on it and thinking about it, and I happened to go to Remedy H, his website, and he has a lot of information as far as the alignment, the dates, and different things that's happening with these houses and the portals. Would highly recommend it, that people go on there and just go check it out and try to write everything down, because Most High wants us to do these things. But yeah, that's the second thing I wanted to talk to you about, was the lion that I saw. It was ferocious, and it has something to do with the Lion's Gate being open. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye.
Thank you, beloved. All right. This is the scene for when the police officer tried to kill the brother, and then this animal came out and protect him and start killing the police officers and start protecting him and killing them. I believe that's Jonathan Majors and that Lovecraft a couple of years ago. They canceled that show, I believe. It's 2 p.m. All right, time is up. That's all we can do. Okay? You got this animal, this demon-like thing, and then destroying all those police officers. All right. And that's why the police officers, when they pull a gun on you, you don't have any weapon, you raise your hand, they can see something. You are not able to see it, but they can see it. And that's why they quickly shoot you, because you don't know the words to activate those animals or to activate those demons and protect you, because they are there to do that. That's their duty. You can see this, this cop is shooting this animal, but it's just literally taking him apart. Okay. All right. So, and all this stuff. Okay. You see how this demon is literally destroying all those police officers, and then it's standing on the fire, and then he come up with his hand, and then it put this animal down and control it, because this is what they do. This is what it is. But the church taught us, like, okay, all those things are bad. They are demons. They are that. They are this. Say, nah, man, those things are here. They got specific things they do. They got specific stuff they can accomplish, because that's their duty. All right. Okay, let me see this, beloved. Oh, man. Beloved, let me see. Any question? Any question before we leave? Let me see. Big Levi, are there going to be any such trouble? Yes, I have the such trouble prepared. I just, once I drop that little lady to work, I'm going to go right back in there. And then at night, you're going to have the such trouble going on. Yes, any more question? I believe somebody tried to call, unfortunately. Drunk car for sale? What the hell is that? No. The moment you put your phone online, then people will, send you things and stuff like that. Whatever that is. They can't see me. There you go. All right, they can. Any question, beloved? Did you download the 40-day fast PDF? It's a show called Lovecraft. I believe it used to be on HBO. They canceled it though, because there's so much truth in that thing. Any question? Download the agenda. Download the All right, I'll go ahead and drop that little lady. Did you download it? Yes or no? Let me see. Yes, we'll do today. Yes, thank you, Big Levi. All callers. Yes, we had a great time. Download both. Make sure you download them. The people that are new here, be not afraid. Do you still have your PO box? Yes, I do have the PO box. Somebody put the address in there for the beloved brother Alex. Download all of them. If you do wish to participate, we will see you tonight in the Esau's Trouble and the lesson. And for the students, Gravis and above, see you Saturday on the Zoom meeting for the access to the other realm and things like that. That is, if you are called to do those things. It's going to be fun, rewarding, but psychologically challenging. Are you up to the challenge? Join us. Okay. The meeting won't be recorded. It can't be recorded. If you are there, you're there. If you cannot, unfortunately, it would want. But you will have the PDF, though. You can start gathering your tools. Okay. The P.O. Box address, Sister Dina put it over there. Okay. All right. Sister Pandora put it there. Big Levi, did you see the Sasquatch story? Yes. I was laughing. Yeah, I saw the Sasquatch Bigfoot story. Like, what the hell? What was those people doing over there? You know? What time is the meeting tomorrow? 6 p.m. Eastern time. Like, what the hell? Those two dudes died looking for Sasquatch and they forced to death. Well, at least that's what they said. You know, but they died though. They are searching for Bigfoot or whatever they were doing over there. You know, they didn't make it. So, ow. Do you have to see my face? I have done my hair. Do you have to see my face? I haven't done my hair. No, we don't. You don't need to see your face. You know, you come to the meeting, and if you're there with sincere heart, if you come for sincere information, if you come to get information that can bring you to the next level, that's good. If you come as an agent to gather information, try to get our people down, woe be unto you. Okay. All right, Brother Rodney, just download the agenda. That's good. Okay. All right, beloved, we will leave you with love. We will leave you with peace. I say shalom, great glory to the mighty one. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace. Do not be dismayed. Do not be moved. Everything's going to be. Oh, somebody called me from England. Unfortunately, we won't be able to take this person. I'll talk to her later, maybe tomorrow. Shalom.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.